The ever-growing genre of cutesy family-oriented anime. Blessed be thy name. If it wasn't for you, all I would have are action animes, slices of life, and heaven forbid, comedies, while with you I get to have some small bit of wholesomeness in this job, which makes my old non-existent heart bleed with joy. That or the heart attack got me a bit prematurely there. Somali and the Forest Spirit is a 12-episode fantasy anime about a girl named Somali and a forest spirit named Dad, both of which are probably some of the most unfortunate names to be given, but I digress. Golem exists to protect the forest, which he does so diligently until he finds a human girl, bonds with her, and then ventures into the world to find other humans because he only has 1 year to live. Oh, and humans are almost extinct because they're so xenophobic in a world full of various species that they've decided that extinction is much more preferable to living in a diverse world, and so others respected their decision and helped to the best of their abilities. Kinda like most Let's Play YouTubers who decided that streaming on Twitch with their underboob open is much more profitable than having some integrity. A sad plot indeed, but in action it's much less gloomy than I originally thought. The show's narrative and pacing are very well designed and structured. There is a lot of show don't tell in this anime, a lot of silent scenes accompanied by music alone, and the introduction to lore elements and story progression are done very carefully and tactful. In fact, for the most part, this feels like classical Disney more than typical fantasy anime, which may or may not suit your interests, provided you actually like non-violent fantasy anime. The graphics are average for this sort of genre, but they manage to hide it by various panoramic shots. The music is mostly generic melancholic piano made to make you feel sad, but in its defense, unlike some anime I can name, the music is used sparingly, dare I say strategically, all across the anime, and for the most part it is thematically in place and easy enough to replicate. The show's biggest problem is its format. This isn't an action anime, nor does it have some deeper themes or some important lesson to tell you. It's just a story about a human child and her golem dad going around the world and meeting various interesting people. Kinda like a girl's last tour in a way. There are some unanswered questions, like how these golems even breed, and I guess the story is a tad bit predictable for people who watched any number of similar dramas, and also it's a bit unclear on how other species generally justify human genocide, especially since it's not like they can't talk or feel anything, so you kinda have to wonder, are there other instances of them just eating other species, or do they have a defensive mechanism like the harpies? Also, why did he live for so long while his family literally exploded into feathers? Okay, Mr. Critic, you can stop padding the episode. Yeah, I guess I'm being too nitpicky about it. I'd say if you're one of those people who knows the value of a nice calming story, then it's not the worst thing to waste your time on. If not, then, well, I guess you already tuned out and playing Fortnite on your Zooms or whatever satanic thing you youngsters into these days.